Hi, my name's Joe from Espressly, and I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of a bunch of different things that are part of our system that any shop, coffee shop, or whoever that uses our app and our platform gains access to. Obviously, it includes the mobile app, which is fully customized, white labeled, offered in the App Store and on Google Play, integrated and synchronized with Square, the Square menu, Square processing, many different aspects of Square, with the cherry on the top being Square Loyalty. So with Square Loyalty, we introduce a punch card-like system, which is run through Square. And from this Square article, things you can do to make your regulars feel special. And keep in mind, it is those regulars that drive such a huge portion of your business. So reward your loyal customers with perks. A loyalty program is the easiest way to do this. Square Loyalty, which is offered on a premium basis starting at $45 per month per location, is a punch card program that automatically tracks and rewards customers based on how many times they've come in and bought something. So a really great loyalty program, the best one I've ever seen, and it talks to and communicates with the mobile app system flawlessly. All the things that customers can do in the store as part of that loyalty program can be done in the mobile app. And it's really powerful. Gives you something like Starbucks. And in this case, interesting, in data released by Bond Brand Loyalty, 68% of 20 to 34-year-olds said they would change where they shopped if it meant getting more rewards. So it's more than rewards, but rewards are important. So when you use our platform, you gain access to our dashboard, which this is only for mobile ordering, of course. In this case today, we're looking at 688 orders placed, 61 brand new customers registered in the mobile app, 339 come from Square, 349 come from what we call freestanding. So that's not Square apps, but still mobile apps that we manage and advance. But what I wanted to show, well, for one was this. I'll try to do an update and show how things are going. Transparency is the name of the game, of course, as we look to improve. As we look at the customers tab, and I call this one demo customers because we've made it safe to show it in a video like this. And we don't, on this demo, show the customer's name or the name of the coffee shop that they signed up for, or any of the real identifying information. But it just gives a sense. This is the customer's table, and all of these customers, if you are using Square, will be in the Square Customers tab. All of that feeds right into Square, so your marketing works the way you need it to. But we indicate how they signed up, so you can do sign up or sign in with Apple. There's a basic sign up form where you enter your name and email, and there's Google sign up. The device they're on, naturally lots of iOS devices, but there will also be some Android. As I go to page 2, there we go. So here somebody signed up using an Android device. They placed one order, for a total of $11.74. They earned some points, 22 points. So you gain access to all this in terms of a dashboard, your customer database. It's all feeding into Square. And for all your orders, we made a demo orders table as well. These are real orders. We've hidden the personal information, but you can see when these orders were placed. This customer has ordered 146 times. You'll see how many times people order in the app. The device type they use. These are all coming in as iOS orders. How they paid. Here's Apple Pay, credit card. Where they want the order to be fulfilled. So here's drive-through, counter. There's also dine-in as well as curbside. So just some high-level data here. This +8 indicates that this customer earned 8 Square loyalty points. Square loyalty points. They did not redeem, they earned. Here's what they ordered. Flavored latte. They added a lot of modifiers. So this customer, instead of ordering in person, ordered through the Square Connected mobile app, and they earned Square points. and the app itself will show the balance of their points. And when they achieve enough points to redeem a reward, they'll be able to do so. Really cool. So that is the orders table. Just wanted to show you that. As we scroll beyond, we'll see, well, let's look for Square Redemption if we can find one. But also you'll see a lot of these columns are either orange or yellow or blue. Blue we're not seeing yet, but I'll show that on another tab. So if you see orange, that is just a simple notifier to let you know that that order included a favorite item. So in the mobile app, for any item, you can click the little heart next to the item in the checkout cart, and it'll be saved with all your modifiers, your custom instructions, whatever your favorite details are. It'll save that, and you can easily reorder. You can further edit that favorite item and order it. And the yellow means that you used a reorder function, meaning you went into your prior order history in the app, you found an order that had an item with notes that you wanted to order again, and you just click add to cart, and that's what the yellow is. So easy reordering. This is favorite item ordering. Again, reorder. Here they reordered the entire order, 3 items. Simple. Happy customer. And we noticed that when customers have ordered, in this case 170 times, pretty much every time this person orders, it's going to be yellow because they're just ordering the same thing over and over again. And they can add more to it, but that's really all they care to do. So there's your customer tab, your orders tab. As we look through the dashboard, we see some bar charts to show trends and things like that throughout the month. We're coming into a busier season, so we're going to see an increase in order volume. Everything's nice and tidy. And when you work with Espressly, when you have your app, the entire app is controlled from our menu editor and our settings panel. So I'm going to go there now. Here you see some of the shops we work with. And we are going to go to Wild Fox. Wild Fox is a single location shop. They're in Mississippi. And I'm specifically using Wild Fox because they do a good job of editing their menu with Square, and I thought we could take a look at that. Not going to click on orders because that would show personal information, names, email, phone. But what I can do for Wild Fox is go to the menu editor. This menu editor is connected in real time to Square. There is a very simple process. You just update items in Square and the mobile app will update. This system will update. No extra buttons. It really works with the shops at their frantic pace that they need to operate in. It works really well because they can make simple changes and things are always accurate. There's no discrepancies. There's no customer disputes over prices not matching from the store to the app. So here they have their Square categories. They've gone and added these beautiful images as category images. Square doesn't allow category images, so we've added that from our side. Gray means that these categories, even though they're in Square, they're not showing in the mobile app. They're disabled. So as we drill into this category, the signature espresso drinks, this is pulling in real time. Look at those pups. Love it. As we look at these, as it pulls from Square in real time, we can see the name of the item. This is an image from Square's edit item, POS tile image upload field. You just update Square and it'll update the app. These are the modifier sets from Square they've assigned to that item. And there's variations, of course. We are talking about Square. You can drag and drop reorder these. You can disable them. Disabling will only hide it in the mobile app. It won't do anything to it in Square, which is nice, of course. But as we go into the modifier sets, which we're calling them add-ons, you can see the modifier sets, and then you can see the individual modifiers. inside of each modifier set. By checking this box, only allow one option to be selected, it'll turn this modifier set into a radio button option in the mobile app, so they can just pick one. If this is unchecked, it is a checkbox system and they can check as many as they want. So in this case, they're limiting it to pick just one. You can also disable modifiers in a modifier set as well if you need to. So this is all communicating with Square. Everything is looking nice. You can set time for when an item becomes unavailable. So if the kitchen closes early before the regular store closes, you could turn off all your food items. Same thing if the kitchen opens after the main store, you could set available time. So a lot of these little controls that you need to run the business, of course. So we'll go back and see that they have images for all of their enabled categories. Here we're showing how many items are in the category, so we can go in there. Right. Everything works in a drag and drop manner, so you can reorder things. Creating items, we recommend doing it in Square, but you could actually create items here and it will create it in Square also. You can create items, modifier sets, modifiers, variations right from Espressly, and the system will communicate. One caveat to that is that when you make things from a third-party perspective at Square, there is a cycle that runs approximately every 90 seconds. So when you create an item from Espressly, you might not see it in Square for about 90 seconds, which can be kind of confusing. If you add it from Square, it would instantaneously appear in here in Espressly, so there's less likelihood of somebody getting confused or thinking something's not functioning the way they need it to. So that is the menu editor. And the other thing, which is important of course, would be the settings panel. And it's in this settings panel that you set your store hours, your types of orders, as in counter, curbside, drive-through, dine-in, and delivery. Okay, we have not integrated with DoorDash Drive. We have very basic delivery functionality. We prefer only pickup, and it's order ASAP, like Starbucks does in their app. So order now. If you're trying to order ahead, you can certainly load the cart and push it through when you get near the store. But we are only taking orders for which everything's paid in advance using Square processing, and it's for pickup immediately under whatever quoted prep time that there is. So that's that. Tax is pulled direct from Square, so that stays synchronized. Cafe hours, right? So you can set whatever hours for the app, which could be different from the store. Most people do the same. Some additional details you can add for images. And if in the middle of the day something happens and you need to close, you just mark this as closed for the day. It'll automatically reopen the next day. Closed until reopened would mean it stays closed until you come back and manually turn it back on. But you have full control over turning the store on or off. If you indicate ordering unavailable, this is essentially going to tell the customer in the app that order ahead is unavailable and that they should come into the store to place an order. The store is open, but we're not taking order ahead app. Order ahead orders through the mobile app. Leave that unchecked to have regular order flow happening. But that's the settings panel. So when we work with shops, we have them sign a digital agreement for whatever deal, and then they get their menu set, they disable things, they enable things, and they get their settings panel set. From there, we compile the mobile app, we'll get that to the shop, they make sure everything looks good, and when we're ready to activate ordering, we simply remove the password protection feature that shows in the mobile app, and at that point, ordering becomes available. Very simple, very clean, and we work in the back end to make sure everything functions the way everybody needs it to. As orders come in, we will see those, and we pay very close attention to every single order. We can see any errors that occur, any issues that might pop up, and we will happily contact any customer at any point if we can be helpful in terms of customer service or settling any type of questions. So that is the Espressly platform in a very high-level manner. And we look forward to connecting with more coffee shops and continuing to advance this deeper into the Square environment as we move ahead with the shops. Thank you.